Now, one of the key issues is that lots of sites don't think about it, or they just try to tack it on at the end. So you quite often get people sort of, getting someone in to do their SEO, and the first thing they point out is actually they need to redesign the website in some way or restructure it, because they haven't actually thought through how it should work in a search engine's eyes. And you see that loads and loads of the times that people come along and try to bolt SEO onto an existing site. One of the big things is anytime you have a redesign of your site, try and make sure you build an SEO stage in right at the front and think about what's going to help Google find my content, what's going to help Google realise what my website is about, and what's going to help Google work out what individual stories are about. And there's lots of, they're not overly technical, but there's lots of technical things you can do on your site to really help with all those things, including sort of link structure and what sort of headlines you use and all that sort of thing. So there's lots of things you can do. It doesn't need to be hugely expensive. You just need to spend some time thinking about it and then put that into practice once the site's up and running.
I think you've got to look for your idea. You've got to look for what makes you different. One of the advantages of having a lot of experience in business media is that I'd seen the good things, the bad things. I'd seen a whole load of different business models. And I think there was a bit of serendipity that came together of my experience running new media sites and my experience of running very old school media properties with premium information. So I think you just need to take the plunge. Obviously, leaving a business and having to think about what you do next forces you to take those decisions rather than get bogged down in the day-to-day aspects of running your job. So it's refreshing in a way. It is scary. There are a whole load of things that you need to take into account, but it's a load easier than it ever was.
I think we've seen, the gradual process of unbundling the package of news and unbundling the packages of trade publishing into people wanting really highly personalised news streams and things that are just relevant for them. And I think by having more of this kind of linked data and open data available, it makes it easier for us to do that and provide those services and provide our stories in a format that they can be repackaged in that way, so that it stops us, slipping down the ranks of media companies that are of interest to people.